Hi everyone, I'm Kathy from Simple Fit Physical Therapy, and what I wanted to do today is go ahead and demonstrate how to use a large base quad cane. Now I've already taken the time to adjust it to my height, so it's just about at my wrist crease, and if you look at my arm, there's about a 10 to 15 degree of bend in it, and I'm going to be using it today in my right hand. Let's assume for a moment that it's my left leg that's a little bit weaker or has some sort of problem, so I want to use the cane in the opposite hand, just so that as I'm walking, the cane and the weaker leg go together to make a tripod. And that also helps me do reciprocal arm motion, because as we walk naturally, our opposite arm goes with our opposite leg so that we can stay balanced. So I'm going to put the cane and my left leg together and step through. And I'm going to try not to look down because I've got other things to do, because typically when we're walking, we're not walking just to walk. I mean, sometimes if you're going for a walk in the park, like, we're going to do in just a little bit, but most of the time you're getting up and you have a purpose. You want to be able to carry something. So it's the cane and the opposite leg together. And if you have like a little bit of arm swing, that's great. The next thing I want to demonstrate is how to use the cane going up and down the stairs. I've got the cane in my right hand. We're assuming my left leg is a little bit weaker. And what we're going to do, if we can only do the stairs one at a time, we're going to put the cane up ahead. I'm going to go up with the strongest leg and bring my weaker leg together. I'm stepping up. I have the cane up ahead of me. I'm stepping up with my stronger leg, and the other leg comes together. When we're coming down from the stairs, we want to get close to the edge, but not too close. And we're going to put the cane down in front of us, step down with the weaker leg, and bring the stronger leg together. And the reason we leave the stronger leg up on the stairs, because you can see as I'm coming down, this leg is doing all the work. It takes a lot of eccentric control to keep you from tumbling down the stairs. So we're going cane first, step down with the weaker leg, and there you have it. So here we are, we're going down the stairs, which I think is the trickiest one. So we're going the cane, the weaker leg comes down. And if we're weaker on the left, we're going to step up with the stronger leg. Assume for a minute both legs are equally strong and you're just using the cane for a little bit of balance. What you can do in that case is, as you're going up the stairs, you can go up the stairs reciprocally, but just keep the cane ahead of you. So that's going to look something like this. So we're going to just have the cane up ahead of us as we come up, just like that. On the way down, it's going to look something like this. We're going to put the cane down first and bring it down like that. We're going to put the cane up ahead of us to give us a little bit of balance. And on the way down, again, we're going to keep the cane in front of us on each step. And this is the only instance where I would say it's okay to look down, because you don't want to miss the step. Most of the time, stairs are not as nice and wide as these are. All right, I hope you found these tips helpful. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like this video right over here. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.